Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I know a lot of y'all might be asleep, but Chris, what's going on with you, boss? Jabari, what's going on? They said Lil Wayne, ain't it? Jack Bow 24. What's the word, man? Look, I always say Wayne is an outstanding rapper. I never take that credit from him as a rapper, but the brother be off base a lot, especially with stuff as it pertains to Black American folks. I don't rock with him and vibe with him when he be on that type of time, man. Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, boss. You say you off? Oh, that's a blessing to be off. I know a lot of people probably like, they wish they was off tomorrow too, but it's all good. Since you off, you could be up with me. Tremont, what's the word, boss? Yeah, Chris, that video is uploading right now, Chris. You caught me in good time, my brother. I just finished making that video. It's uploading as we speak, Chris. The one on Tyreek Hill. Y'all be reading my man, man. Y'all be reading my man. I be a lot of times we be thinking about the same things. So, yeah. So that'll probably upload in probably like the next 10, 15 minutes, to be real with y'all. See, I be cracking up with my laugh. When? In the video that I made? Or were you on a live stream yesterday? Oh yeah, under hot water. Kathy Engelbert. What she do? Just a random question. Who would win, Eminem or Kendrick battle? Man, Tremont. I'm gonna have to go with Kendrick Lamar. Now I know Eminem fans gonna be mad at me, but Kendrick, man, he been in battle mode recently. Video, okay. Yeah, I got a funny laugh, man. I shouldn't say man because you might be a woman, but I have a funny laugh. Hey, the ruler's back. That video uploading right now as we speak, my boy. Right, and the video is uploading right now about Tyreek Hill. But I'm going to speak on a different aspect of that video. You're a woman. I'm sorry, D. Welcome. Are you new to the channel? Lil CJ, what's going on, boss? How you feeling? Look, y'all know I don't be getting no sleep. I'm always up. We ain't gonna get no sleep. Well, welcome. I appreciate you coming to the channel. I got content for everybody. This guy sold me fentanyl. Man, I did not. You got that from wrong guy. You got that from somebody else, big dog. Yeah, they slung Tyreek. And look, I'm gonna get into the aspect of all of that. Hit the like button for me, y'all. I appreciate it, Chris. All love. You subscribe. I appreciate that, D. Yeah, they slung Tyrese. And then I said Tyrese. I'm sorry. They slung Tyreek. And I'm going to get into the aspect of what I heard one of the police officers say in one of the other videos I saw on Twitter, when he was like, we're people of color too. So don't try that with us. We're people of color too. And I'm going to outline why I don't like black people being referred to as people of color. So, and I outlined that in the video. I outlined the whole situation as well, right? So, she ignored the question about all the racist toxicity that's been going on between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Yeah, look, I probably could have told y'all she probably gonna try to duck that type of talk. Man, Mars, ain't nothing going on, boss. I'm just on here just chilling, talking. I just wanted to hop on. I was supposed to hop on a little earlier, but I had to eat and stuff because I really hadn't eaten all day. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Football players can get away with murder and still be in the league. I mean, yeah, you seen that a lot of domestic violence issues and they be in the league for sure. But I still feel like the police officer slinging him and all that was way too excessive. Putting a knee all in his bag and all that. Twisting an arm behind his back. Trying to arrest Calais Campbell for trying to see what's going on. That was way too excessive for me. And me, myself, I've had negative interactions with police officers while I've been on foot. On foot. So I'm going to be real with y'all. You know, when I interact with police, and I try to, if they trying to come talk to me in any way, I try to get the interaction over with as quickly as possible. I ain't never broken no law before, ever. I really don't feel comfortable around them like that, being real with you. For a lot of different reasons, though. For a lot of different reasons. So, yeah, they were acting a donkey, though. Yeah, for sure. Jumping, just getting way too excessive. Way too excessive. Way too aggressive. I didn't see school shooters get locked up, and they are a little less aggressive than that. So, but you know, like I say, I didn't have some negative interactions with police before, and I wasn't doing nothing, but I was scared like hell because you just never know how it's gonna go. They did too much. I seen Kwame said Tariq. Well, of course, Kwame. Yeah, now how he answered first, but even then though, to slamming him on the ground and all of that, and to me for a traffic violation, you could be upset and all of that, but like, man, that was just too much of excessive force for me. But luckily, most have been positive. That's a good thing. Most of the interaction with police been positive for sure. That's a good thing. Like I said, my uncle was a police officer at one point. A lot of my friends from high school police officers too. But you know, I still be like, man, I be trying to get them interactions over with as quickly as possible. You don't have the fame Hill does. Yeah, now I don't have the fame Tyreek Garrett. Now, yeah, now to some extent, like I said, you know, he could have kept the window rolled down. You know what I mean? But the one police officer, he seemed like he probably would have been all right. The other one came over there and it escalated. And then all the other ones followed suit once he started getting aggressive. You know? And that's what be happening. One be cool, the other one start getting aggressive, and they all of them start being on the same time. Yeah, it do make it harder for us regular folks. Yeah. But I mean, in general though, I ain't gonna lie to you, Dito. Someone be looking for a reason. A reason. Just looking for just trying to figure out a way to be on that type of time. You know what I mean? I remember when I was in grad school, police usually escalate situations that otherwise would have been fine. Yeah. So I remember I was in grad school, right? I was at Arkansas State University. Now, Arkansas State University, man, this is a dude saying this. You got to relax. You got to relax. No, when I was at Arkansas State University, that's a predominantly white institution. When I was in getting my bachelor's degree, I was at a historically black college, Mississippi Valley State University, right? Arkansas State PWI, predominantly white institution. I'm staying in graduate housing. Graduate housing there is apartment complexes, like on campus, right? So one morning I get up because I was a graduate assistant in Arkansas, red state, all the way. I mean, this Arkansas. This I saw the most Confederate flags in Arkansas, bro. Like the most Confederate flags in Arkansas, that's the most I saw Confederate flags. And I mean, they had them on every truck. My first day in Jonesboro, Arkansas, I went to the Walmart. And a dude had on a shirt with the Confederate flag, white guy. And it said, it's not, the words on the shirt said, it's not just a flag, it's a way of life. And I'm looking at that mother like, and my little sister in there with me, my mom and then my little sister walking through the aisle and tell her, hey, come over here with me. Because I just don't want him to say, I don't want him to utter nothing to you. Believe it or not, bro, when I was in the Delta, I did not grant it. The Confederate flag, yeah, you got to go. Dan, you got to go. You out here losing your mind. Uh, when I was in the Delta of Mississippi, I didn't see as many. I didn't really see Confederate flags like that when I in the part where I was at least. Now the Confederate flag was in the state flag for Mississippi for sure, for sure. The Confederate flag was I don't know if it still is, but I know it was in the state flag. The Confederate flag was a part of the state flag for Mississippi, which is how you know that shit is just crazy. It's ridiculous. But I saw more Confederate flags in Arkansas, right? So anyway, I'm a graduate. I'm a graduate assistant. Did you go to the same school as Brittany Wilson? Brittany Wilson, I'm not familiar. You seen a few Confederate flags in Chicago? Really? I don't, where you saw them at? But look, um, so I'm in a graduate housing. I'm working as a graduate assistant. So I'm getting ready to, I'm putting on my clothes to go meet with the professor so he can, tell me what he wants me to do as a grad assistant, right? So this day I put on black jeans, black Timberland boots, a black Chicago White Sox fitted cap with a black White Sox starter jacket, right? My all black on. So when I'm going down the stairs, I see when I'm going down the stairs, I see a police car riding by very slow. And something in my mind say, these police officers finna come stop me. So I just felt like I could feel it. I said the way that woman was riding by real slow, she finna come back around and spin around and try to stop me, right? Soon as I'm walking, I got my headphones in, but I can feel it behind me. Police car pull up behind me, right? She pull up behind me, white lady. She got out the car. She come up to me, yeah, we got, she calls for backup too. Call for backup. She called for another police officer behind her. She gonna tell me she got a report of a shorter black male. I'm only 5'9.5", right? She said, we got a report of a shorter black male in all black twisting doorknobs back here in the graduate apartments, right? I said, well, that wasn't me. She made that, she lying. She made that up. There wasn't nobody walking around with no all black twisting no doorknobs. She just happened to see me coming down the stairs with that black White Sox fitted cap on and that black Chicago White Sox starter jacket and them black Timberland boots. And she said, oh no, this Negro he don't belong back here. What he doing back here? That's all that was. She made up something just to stop me. So she said, we got a report of a shorter black male twisting doorknobs. I said, well, that wasn't me. I live back here. I'm going to go to I'm a graduate assistant. I'm going to go meet the professor so I can get my graduate assistant assignment right quick, right? And so she said, you live here? She calls the front desk, asking the people, she asking for my name, she asked me for my ID, she calling the people over the apartments on the thing, trying to make sure I live there and what apartment I live in and all this and all of that. So the dude over the graduate housing, Kelly Ponder, she said, yeah, Malcolm, he lives there. He lives in Magnolia, apartment 7, right? And she's like, oh, no, before she can get communication verification that I live there, it's a little cold outside. So I got my hands in my pocket. And she like, can you please keep your hands out your pocket for me? Yeah, it's cold outside. I say, yeah, I say, listen, I know it's cold. You know, I'm just trying to. I say, I keep him out I keep him out my pocket. I'm blowing my hands, right? The white guy that she called for backup, he knows she wilding. He knows she just stopped me for no reason. She treating me like I'm mean. In my mind, all type of stuff is turning in my head. Cause I'm like, they finna see this identification. They finna see I'm from Chicago, and they finna start treating me a different way. Cause they know I'm not from down here. They know I'm from a city. They got a crazy reputation. They watch CNN and watch the news, and they start thinking that all that stuff in Chicago is just exactly. They thinking I'm on like I'm finna pull a OK Corral out here, right? So all this stuff is turning in my head. I say I'm mad, but I'm like, let me just listen. All right, I live back here. She check in with dude, and she like, cause again, I can't afford for nothing to happen to me. I listen. I'm in college. I got my daughter back in Chicago. I ain't have my son yet. I got to get back home to my daughter, to my mama, my pops, to my family. I can't. I'm in this red ass state. I can't be in here playing with them like that. So she found out I lived there. Oh, sorry. We just had to make sure. We had to make sure. The white cop, he trying to make sure I'm cool. He trying to laugh. He trying to be real friendly with me. She got a little attitude. She feeling salty because she thought she was gonna catch a Negro not belonging on campus when she see me with the starter jacket on and my fitted cap. And sometimes I ain't gonna even lie, like I'm from O Block from 64th and King Drive out here in freaking Arkansas in the graduate housing, right? But I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, like, again, I'm not finna. First of all, I'm not. I shouldn't have to wear a suit and tie to look like I'm belong here in the graduate housing. I wear starter jackets, fitted caps, Timberland boots. I like to wear that. I'm not gonna change up. You know what I mean? So yeah, but then sometimes I like to catch them because they just never would suspect. Sometimes when you got this fitted cap on and all that, oh, you're a graduate student? Oh my God. Oh God. Right? But anyway, she looking salty because she thought she had her one. And then they let me go and all of that. Right? But again, I was like, man, here we go. Here we go. They in here trying to make sure they in there thinking I'm from O Block. Oh, Chief Keef on campus. We got to get him up out of here. Like. But now I was at Arkansas State University. This in grad school though. Cash GTTN. I was in grad school at Arkansas State, which was a predominantly white school. My undergrad I did at HBCU, Mississippi Valley State. Yeah, I moved back to Chicago after I graduated. I came back to Chicago 2017. Now I never saw her again, ever. Never saw her again, right? But I just knew as soon as I came down them stairs when she was just riding past slow, I'm like, she finna try to stop me and ask me something. You know what I'm saying? This weather took what's going on, bro? Weather took you out. Hey, look, I was sick as a dog, bro. I was in there taking that NyQuil, drinking tea, with cough drops and all of that because I was feeling terrible. I had to shake it off a little bit. So anyway, but yeah. So Deja H, what's going on? You is smart, proud of you. All love, all love. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, so I had to get back home to my daughter. I got to get back to the crib, to the shot. So, although I was upset, Mucinex worked, yeah, for sure. I'm like, look, I live back here, so you ain't finna find me, catch me up in nothing silly. I live back here. But let me just tell y'all though, bro. I do not like no negative interaction. I don't like no interaction. I really try to limit my interaction with law enforcement like that. Cause one time I'm in Chicago, right? I'm in Chicago. I'm in walking distance from the barber shop. I go to the barber shop. I'm on 104th, right off of 104th and Morgan. I walk to 103rd over here on Vincennes, the barber shop. I walk there. I come back. This is the same day this is the same day I'm headed back home on the train to go back to school in Mississippi. The same day. I go early that afternoon. Later on that night, I'm getting on the Amtrak train to go back to Mississippi. So I go get my hair cut. I'm walking back home, walking back to the crib. As I'm turning the corner on my block, right? Because I lived in the hood area. Police sit in a car. She turn the lights on. She step out the car. Hey, where you coming from? I'm like, I'm just coming from getting my hair cut. I'm coming back home. Oh yeah? Who you know over here? Now imagine we just moved over there. I'm like, I don't know nobody. we just moved over here, and I don't, I'm in college. I'm in college. I'm going back to school today, right? She said, "Oh yeah." She said, "Can you take your hands out your pocket for me?" 'Cause again, it's cold outside. Hands in my pocket, but I got gloves on too, though. No, I didn't even have the gloves on. I think I had them in my pocket. I don't know why I didn't have them on. Anyway, can you take your hands out your pocket? She goes in my pockets, take stuff out, trying to make sure I ain't got no contraband on me. Ooh, what you doing? I say, I don't know. I don't know what. I'm looking like her, like, yeah, I'm just trying to go back home. I just got my hair cut. She trying to make sure I ain't got nothing all in my her. She got a male police officer with her too. They in there, they trying to make sure I ain't got nothing illegal on me. I'm like, I don't got nothing illegal. We not gonna find nothing in your pockets, are you? Not gonna find nothing but some gloves, my wallet, and my keys to get in the house. That's it, and my cell phone. Right? They don't find nothing, and well, it's a lot of drug activity over here and a lot of stuff going on over here. And y'all, I hate to say this because you can't judge a book by its cover. If y'all would have seen me at that time, y'all know what a street kid looked like, fam. At that time, I looked like a school kid to the highest degree. Now, granted, I know looks can be deceiving. But yeah, bro, like, and I'm in my mind praying, Lord, I know I don't got nothing on me. But I still felt nervous because I'm like, I don't know if they just looking for anybody to fuck. I don't know. They might just be on that. And this is the same day I'm going back home. I'm going back to school. Right? I'm like, man, I'm like, please, Lord, let me just get this interaction over with. Please don't let them try to, I'm thinking, I'm nervous, like, please don't let them try to say I got anything on me because I don't. Don't let them try to plant nothing on me. This how paranoid I be around them because they just look like they just be, on some whatever, right? Right? So, yeah. So she like, oh yeah, they end up because they know I ain't got nothing on me. Matter of fact, when she go and try to get when I'm getting my wallet out, my pocket, I had my college ID falls out. So she see I'm in school, right? Oh, what school do you go to? What's your major in? And try to flip it up and all that shit. I am looking like, yeah, all right, man. I answer the question. Let me go on home, right? But yeah, I just thought about like, man, going all in my pocket, all that, like just because she see me walking down the block and she want to know what I got on me. So yeah, I really try to limit my interaction with them as much as possible, to be real with y'all. So yeah, if y'all would have seen me back then, bro, I didn't even have no facial hair on me. I look like a little baby for real, So yeah, but anyway, anyway, so yeah, I just try to get my interactions over with them as quickly as possible when when I'm dealing with them, just because I just be feeling paranoid around them. They definitely like picking on innocent looking people. So yeah, how many games you got your Bears with them? I don't know. We're going to have to see how they look against the Texans. I don't know. Their offense didn't look good at all. Defense saved the day. They were scoring for us, so we're going to have to see. I know a lot of times black people we can be very reactive at times in public settings. They were just waiting for a reaction. Exactly. Waiting for me to snap out. Because I told my homie what happened to me in Arkansas. My homie going to say, I would have spazzed out. I say, bro, I wouldn't have made it back to Chicago if I would have spazzed out and started wilding out, bro. Luckily, because if I did not, I would have been, man, I wouldn't have made it back to the crib, Joe. They be waiting for you to show any signs of aggression so they can just wild out with, so they can wild out on, oh, we were scared. We fear for our life. I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that. So I'm finna, even when I'm mad, I'm sitting there calm and all that, just dropping in to add a light. I appreciate it, Greg and Gail. I appreciate that. What you say? You think Sky making police making the playoffs? Still the Sky making the playoffs? I don't even know, bro. What's their record? I ain't even see the standings or nothing either. I gotta look at the standings and all of that to see if they getting in. I'm not even sure. But yeah, and it's crazy though, because like I said, people from my high school, police officers, my uncle was the police for a minute, so for a while. So, and I know a lot of people that went to school with me, police and all of that. So I ain't denigrating them. I just, I've had some experiences where I was just like real uncomfortable. Who going to a Wayne concert? Wayne gonna have a lot of people coming to the concert, D. He gonna have a lot of people coming to the concert, but I don't know if he's necessarily the best performer. Now, I've seen when he did that performance of Gossip and all of that at the BET Awards back in the day. I thought that was a dope performance. But the stuff I didn't see recently, the clips I've shown y'all, is kind of crazy. A crowd tried to stop me in front of my house. Yeah, see, I mean, yeah, I understand, bro. I cussed it. That's so good. Y'all would have been proud. See, look, that's the only thing about that, Clive. Oh, listen, you might not have the benefit of See, we don't always you. I don't trust me having the benefit to cuss them out. Some other ethnicities can cuss them out and get away with it. I, as a black man, I don't know if I got the luxury to do that, to cuss them out. They might, as soon as I start trying to cuss, do some all type of crazy stuff to me. So I don't know. That's messed up. West wasn't invited. West wasn't invited at the Super Bowl in my city. We don't want to be right. Exactly. We ain't trying to go. I'm not trying to lose my life. So don't let them raise your blood pressure for sure. Yeah, man. So, but I mean, other than that, y'all, believe it or not, I had a great time at Arkansas State University. Besides that, I had a great time at Arkansas State. Besides that incident. Favorite football team, Chicago Bears. I'm a Chicagoan. I'm a Chicagoan till Chicago wins, till we blow like Chicago win. You know? So Chicago Bears, my favorite football team. You like the Raiders. Got you. Arkansas State. Yeah. Nah, well, Arkansas State not in the hood. Now Jonesboro got hood parts and non-hood parts, but you know, where the school sits, it's pretty straight. Jonesboro, the city of Jonesboro was built around a college, so you know they got a lot of college festivities and places for college students to go to. So now Mississippi Valley, now we was in the middle of nowhere. Now we was in the boondocks for real. Raiders should have beat the charge of horrible coaching. Yeah, did you like Mississippi Valley or Arkansas better? So each school had its own perks, right? Mississippi Valley, you know, I was at a HBCU, so homecoming was always live. The events was always live because you amongst your people and people that, you know, you hearing your music that you like to listen to all the time, right? You know, you're in, like, every event feels like a family reunion. And you got the band and the Greek life, etc., and all that type of stuff too. So that's fun. But Arkansas State was fun too because it was in a college town. So like Mississippi Valley was not in a college town. You know, HBCUs a lot of times get relocated to places in the middle of nowhere. That's how they did the black colleges a lot of times, right? Arkansas State, you know, we had a movie theater in town, a mall, we had restaurants. They stayed building stuff in Jonesboro. Every time I go back to Jonesboro, they building something new. They just built some hotels on campus, all of that. So like that was fun. And I became a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi at Arkansas State. You know what I mean? I became a noob at Arkansas State. You feel me? So I bonded with a lot of the guys. I had a lot of friends at Arkansas State too, though. You know, and I'm super tight with them too. So yeah, man, each school had its own perks. Going to Arkansas State, that was the closest I got to and it's in a Sun Belt conference, but Arkansas State was always in a bowl game. So the games was cracking. The first game that I went to, Arkansas State versus Missouri versus Mizzou. And Mizzou was ranked at the time. And Arkansas State gave them a fight. Like, we lost by like a touchdown. You know what I mean? And it was crazy. The atmosphere was wild. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun at A-State. Are you sad Justin Fields left? You know what, man? I understood them, I guess, trying to move on to get a generational guy that everybody said Caleb Williams is a generational guy, but I always root for Justin. I like Justin a lot. You know, I feel like He didn't get the weapons that Caleb has now. And listen, Justin wasn't perfect. He did some things that some plays I feel like, some stuff I feel like, he could have been better on in certain areas. I feel like he could have been better in, but I fool with him though. I'm happy to see him doing his thing in Pittsburgh, and I hope he have a great rest of his career for sure. Um, who had the better looking girl, Mississippi Valley, Arkansas? Well, I would have to say Mississippi Valley. Well, I mean, y'all know I like black women, so like, I'm on a campus with a whole lot of black women. And granted, it was black women at Arkansas State too, for sure. There was some beautiful black women at Arkansas State too, but like, Mississippi Valley is again HBCU, so it was some nice looking black women, Southern black women. It was really, really beautiful women. I went to a PWI. It's crazy how different. Yeah, the coaches are completely different. Yeah, homecoming completely different. Completely different. Like my first homecoming at Mississippi Valley, bro. Like, listen, picture you ain't never been in an HBCU homecoming. You wake up as soon as you open your window, 7, 8 in the morning, RVs all on campus, pulling into campus, right? People setting up to tailgate all in the parking lot by the football stadium, all on the grass. People setting up bars on the grass, like bars for liquor, all of that. I don't drink, but they had that stuff set out, right? You see, like all the fraternities and sororities all getting it cracking. The band, it was just like drumline, right? For real, it was like drumline. Like my first roommate was from Detroit, Michigan. He was in a band. I'm from Chicago. We was both Midwest boys. He was gone all the time, like Nick Cannon was with the band, right? They had to wear their white t-shirts all the time. He always was with his bandmates, band members. He was pledging into his section in the band and all of that, and he stayed with them all the time. So a lot of times I had a room to myself a lot of times, you know what I mean? Because he was gone a lot. But that was my dog, though. We got in the room, when we was in a room together, I put him on Chicago music. He put me on Detroit music. You know what I mean? So, we was kicking it hard. That was my dog, man. Jason Whitlock made sure he jumped. I'm sure he did. Whitlock, that's the type of energy, the type of time he be on, though. I ain't shocked at all. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. I got to monetize the other video. Hold on. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm still watching those Wayne clips. He was with Wayne wilding. Yeah, I'm a gangster, Miss Curry. I'm a gangster, Miss Katie. I'm a gangster. All that gangster talk, brother. Be a gangster and stand down for your people. When it's time to be a gangster, brothers don't want to be a gangster. They start getting meek and mild when it's, hey, man, I don't want to upset my white fans, man. I don't want to upset those white fans, man, by taking up for black folks. I don't want to ruffle their feathers, man. So it'd be crazy. Yeah, man, I just my video about Tyreek just posted actually. So I just checked on that. That's why I had to like hop off the live stream for a minute. Yeah. LeVar Ball said Jason Whitlock can't comment on nothing but snacks. Yeah, LeVar was on Jason here because Jason Whitlock, I told y'all what he be on. Boy, the Klan could be at your door and draped in Confederate flags, right? And calling you the N-word at your door. Jason Whitlock could be like, listen, just because they had Confederate flags on and there was the Ku Klux Klan and they was calling you the N-word and they was calling you a watermelon picker does not mean they racist. That don't mean that. That they just trying to, they playing the dozens with you. They just trying to play the dozen with you. They not racist. That don't mean they racist. Just because he called you a Kool-Aid drinker, do not make him racist. Like, bro, what? Hey, man. Jason Whitlock has Brett Favre on the show. I never asked him about his look. I'm sure he doesn't. Brett Favre and the Wrangler jeans. Him and Kwame Brown got the same wardrobe. Brett Favre. They all they wear is Duck Dynasty clothes. Duck Dynasty, they all dress like Paul Bunyan, Kwame, and Brett Favre. They got that Paul Bunyan swag going on. But yeah, Jason Whitlock be like, just because Just because they called you the N-word and they called you every racist name in the book don't mean they racist. He interviewed one of the cops. Jason Willard did that? He interviewed one of the cops that unalived Breonna Taylor. Jason Willard? Jason is a low-key gay. Yeah, listen. And he always be talking about homosexuality all the time. Tell Jason, when we ever seen Jason with a woman before? And listen, if you, and I'm not, whatever your sexual orientation is, hey, look, I ain't got no problem with you. My problem is Jason Whitlock always talking about homosexuality being pushed down people's throat and all this and all of that and homosexuality. And they're like, where is Jason? When did you ever see Jason with a woman? Like, when you ever seen him with a woman before? Candace Owens recently kicked off of YouTube. Was she? Now, y'all know I don't fool with Candace either. And I know black folks was like, black folks be like, you know, Candace, I fool with her because she hold us accountable. But I always tell y'all, man, I'm very careful about black folks that want to hold us accountable when they have an audience full of anti-black white people. Candace Owens has an audience full of anti-black white folks. So why she care about holding us accountable in front of that type of audience? So they can clap at us so they can clap it up while she's telling us off. And they in the back clapping up. Yeah, tell those N-words, Candace. Tell those N-words they're nothing but degenerates, Candace. Tell them about their degeneracy, Candace. Tell those N-words. That's right, Candace. Tell those N-words about their degeneracy. Talk to them, Candace. I'm looking like, why? Like, you know, it's kind of like when Bill Cosby did that pound cake speech in front of a number of white folks, talking about black people names and Ray and calling us, you know, oh, pull your pants up and all of that in front of white folks clapping it up in the crowd. I'm like, what? I was a little boy and I saw that, like, and I knew something was wrong with that. You seen The Wire? Yeah, I definitely seen The Wire, man. That's a show I watched growing up as a kid. I shouldn't have been watching that show then, but I watched it. My grandmother and grandfather really loved that show. So I would be watching it with them, you know. So I watched The Wire a lot. The Wire or Power? Nah, I have not seen Oz because I remember adults talking about some graphic scenes in there, and it made me never want to watch that show because of some graphic scenes that I heard about in that show. I'm like, yeah, I need to steer clear from that show. Yeah, I watched The Shy. Said The Wire or Power. I like Power a lot. But man, my man said name 5 Raiders players. Man, I'm gonna have to look at the roster for real. For real. So did I watch Snowfall? Passively. I really didn't get into Snowfall heavily. Even though I made a video about the ending of Snowfall and I didn't watch it. Didn't really watch it like that, but I remember people were upset about that. They was upset about the ending. I was an extra in The Shy. Was you? That's what's up. Anton Daniels was kicked off the NBA game recently. He was kicked off? What do you mean kicked off the NBA games? Well, what you mean? Man, I don't have my laptop in front of me to go look at the roster, bro. Be real with you. And then if I to do it on my phone, I have to like get off the stream to do it, man. Next time I have a laptop in front of me for you. But what did Anton say? What did he do? Working that late shift. Keep grinding, beat, bro. You a smart brother. I appreciate it, Blue Exodus. I appreciate it. But look, next time I got you though, bro. I'm not trying to disregard you. I just don't have the laptop in front of me right now. And then if I do it, if I try to go on my phone and look at it, it'll close out of the stream. Angry Man, who is that? I don't know. Favorite horror film. Favorite horror movie? That's a great question. That is a great question. Favorite horror movie? I would have to say favorite horror movie, probably The Conjuring, maybe. The Conjuring, probably. I like the ones with a man, bro. Blue Exodus, I appreciate you, boss. That mean a lot to me, big dog. You always show love, man. I ain't gonna never forget that, man. Y'all always show love to me, man. It mean a lot to me. He was yelling at one of the players. I guess he had a floor seat, and a player in the crowd booed him out the game, and he was escorted out. Yeah, if he be on what y'all tell me he be on, you subscribe to me. That's love, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If he be on what y'all told me he be on, which I trust y'all word, because a lot of y'all said he be on that raccoon behavior. So if he on that, I would have laughed at it. I don't have no sympathy for the brother. I think the Kyle will say The Conjuring. Yo, y'all ever seen this movie called Lights Out? It's a horror movie called Lights Out. I thought that was really underrated. I thought the movie Lights Out was really underrated. It's a horror movie, but it deals with like mental health and all of that. It came out like 2017. I really like that one. Oh, no, brother. Candy, like that, yeah. Now Candyman, one of my favorites. No, I'm scared of Candyman, dog. I'm scared of that. Like I told y'all, Candyman was in Chicago in the Cabrini Green projects, right? My auntie, the first time I saw the movie, I was going to my auntie, and my auntie lived in the Robert Taylor projects. It's structured just like the Cabrini Green projects. 16-story project building. I was too scared to say that name in the mirror because I'm like Candyman in Chicago. And he in the projects. And we be getting babysit by my auntie who live in the projects. I'm too scared to. I'm too scared to say his name in the mirror. I always got to go with the classics. Halloween, Friday the 13th, Child's Play. Got you. Can you teach me how to start? Yeah, you got to go. What about Storm of the Century? I never heard of that, DQ. I never heard of that one. Do I like Caleb? I'm rooting for him, bro. But it's a little early. He didn't play well that first game. He looked very nervous, bobbling snaps and all of that. Overthrowing receivers at times. The line could have helped him a little better, but he didn't look comfortable. We're going to see how Caleb look going forth. When was the last time you were over in the Cabrini Green? I've never been over in the Cabrini Green, bro. I was always in a Robert Taylor. So, we would pass by it at times, you know what I'm saying? But I never was in it. I never was over in the Cabrini Green. But are you saying when have I been that way? I ain't been that way in a minute, but I heard only the row houses left, right? Only the row houses are left. I know the building's gone. I know that. Stephen King. Okay. Stephen King. Now it had me. Tim Curry, I ain't gonna lie. Bill Skarsgård. Is his name Bill Skarsgård? The one that the recent It. Now he was scary as hell. But the classic one, Tim Curry, whatever his name, yeah, I was petrified of that It. R.I.P. James Earl Jones for sure. I was freaked out when I heard Texas Chainsaw was yeah, that scared me too now. Hearing this a true story scared the hell out of me. Raiders lost the Chargers 22-10. Yeah. Carrie had me disturbed. The girls gonna laugh at you. Girls gonna. Yes, they are getting ready to demolish the row houses. Yeah, I can believe it. I was recently over where Robert Taylor used to stand, and I was telling my daughter, she wasn't even born when the Robert Taylors got demolished. So I was telling her about how, we used to go visit my auntie and the Robert Taylors, how she used to babysit us and stuff. And she like, his buildings used to be over here. My daughter, like, by the time she was born, them buildings were no more. So your father grew up in Cabrini. Shout out to Cabrini, man. Good times was set in the Cabrini Green projects. Is there a hood horror movie that takes place in the abandoned house in the city or something? When you say in the city in Chicago, or you just saying in the city, period? You know what it used to shoot over at the White House Stadium? Now, I can believe it, though, because 35th, right by where the projects used to be at. Where the White Sox play at, right by where the projects at, period, like urban. I mean, Candyman was right in smack dab in the hood. You know what movie scared the hell out of me though? Y'all remember Tales from the Hood? Back in the day, Tales from the Hood. Child's Play was shot in Chicago. It was Tales from the Hood. Y'all seen Tales from the Hood? Listen, do what you can to keep it all for sure. Yep, with Lamont Bentley in it. Man, I was horrified of that movie. My auntie, Mago AC24, what's the word, bro? Shout out to you, man. Yeah, man. My auntie had us watch that for the first time. Listen, bro. I couldn't watch that movie again until I was an adult. That horrified me. When the dude turned into what you call it at the end, this ain't no funeral home. Bro, that scene, that was engraved in my mind. Did you watch The Awakening? Nah, I never watched that. What's that? What do you think of Brett Favre as a football player then? I mean, he was a gunslinger. He was a great football player, gunslinger, risk taker, big risk, high reward at times. Um, Big risk, high reward at times, all of that. Super Bowl winner, great quarterback, solid quarterback, great quarterback, great quarterback. He was tough. Tough. They don't make movies like they used to. No, they don't. Man, I got a lot of movies I used to like. My father's favorite movie is A Few Good Men with Demi Moore, Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson. Was Kevin Bacon was in there. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I never watched that. I ain't know. I gotta check that. I ain't never checked that one out. My father used to collect Mountain Dew cans with Brett Favre on the internet. My favorite is Gladiator. Gladiator, your favorite movie? Full Metal Jacket, great movie. I remember when my dad whooped me when I was a kid watching Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, my mama had that movie. I watched that. Man, listen. Favorite hood movie? A lot of them, bro. A lot of them. I mean, it's a lot of. I mean, Friday is just a cult classic, right? Friday. Trying to think of some other hood movies that I mean, Barbershop. I guess you can call it a hood film, even though it had a big production and all of that for sure. I mean, Ice Cube, you know. What other? I like, we talk about hood movie. I used to like I Got the Hookup, right? With Master P and AJ Johnson. South Central, Three Strikes. Three Strikes. I love Three Strikes with Brian Hooks. South Central was good, man. OG Bobby Johnson. You like any of the 80s or 90s cartoons such as Batman? I liked Inspector Gadget. Now, I'm gonna say this, man. I like the 90s X-Men cartoon. The X-Men back in the day with Gambit and all of them, Wolverine. I like that. Oh yeah, the Players Club. My grandfather loved that movie. He used to always say, "Time to hit that pop." My grandfather he loved that movie. He just wanted to see fine old what's old girl name from Chicago, man? Lisa Ray. He just want to see fine old Lisa Ray McCoy, boy. Lisa Ray always got on all white. You feel me? It don't matter if it's after Labor Day. She loved all white. But Lisa Ray was my crush, boy. Yeah, Ice Cube had some great hood movies for sure. All About the Benjamins, all that. Yeah, my grandfather loved the Players Club. So I'm trying to think. Now, if y'all ask me movies, y'all got to give me some categories. Like for my favorite movies, if y'all put them in categories, I can tell y'all which one's my favorite. Janky Promoters, yep. Janky Promoters. So yeah, I grew up like with that X-Men back in the day. Gambit was my guy. Favorite Denzel movie. Favorite Denzel movie would have to be Training Day. And then Malcolm X. I like a lot of Denzel movies over Training Day, Malcolm X. Uh yeah, Training Day, Malcolm X. They said Will I should have played in Django. Yeah, he should have been Steven, man. These good old white folks, leave them alone, Django. They not let them do what they want to do to us, Django. Let them do what they want to do. If they want to hit us upside the head, let them hit us upside the head, Django. Leave them people alone. Fences was great. Yeah, you remember I did like a Man on Fire. Excellent. Excellent. Now, what I was finna say, y'all had some. You gotta go. All right, I appreciate you for subscribing, bro. And I appreciate you for jumping on, man. Fences, you remember I did like a breakdown of like toxic fatherhood displayed by Denzel in the movie Fences and why that fatherhood is not essential for the growth and development of young black men. That style of fatherhood. To where your son got a question if you even like him. The man asked his father, Pop, why you don't like me? The man never thought his father liked him, the boy. That was horrible. Favorite comedy movie. Favorite comedy movie? Man, Joe. I mean, I like Life. I like Harlem Nights. I like Rush Hour. I like Money Talks. Man, it's a lot of movies I like comedy-wise. Comedy, man. I'm missing a lot of movies. Thin Line from Marty Marr. Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Boomerang. You know what though? I be putting Boomerang in the category of like romantic comedy. Boomerang. Norbit, hilarious. Norbit is hilarious. Nutty Professor, for sure. Man, listen, let me tell you something. Eddie Murphy now. Eddie Murphy's filmography. Norbit, Nutty Professor, Beverly Hills Cop, Trading Places, all of that. Do I even know who Machiavelli was? Yeah, so first, my name don't come from Machiavelli. What was his name? Was it what was his name? Was it Niccolo Machiavelli? Well, my name don't come from that though. Coming to America. Coming to America. He had I never watched McGraw. Nope. Nah, my homies in high school used to call me Mac Mills. Mac Mills. That was my homie. My homies would call me that. Favorite all-time verse from a song. Woo-wee. That is tough. That is tough. I would have to sit down and think about it. I can tell you some verses I really enjoy. Off the top of my head, Jay-Z, third verse, what more can I say? I always like Twista's verse on Pope Pimp. MJG's opening verse from Space Age Pimpin'. Damn, I gotta write I like every one of Jadakiss verses on We Gonna Make It. Uh Man, Joe, hold on. Now y'all, dang, hold on, man. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Oh, it's a lot of verses that I really enjoy. This is really a great question. This is an outstanding question, bro. Lupe Fiasco's verse on Touch the Sky, I really like that. I really like Kanye, you and your son, something like that. Oh yeah, for sure. That's my boy. Kanye verse on Diamonds. No, Jay-Z verse on Diamonds remix, right? That's a lot of verses, man. A lot of verses. If they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. Yeah. 50 said that first, then Kanye did it. But I like Kanye verse on Diamonds. How he started off. Ever. Close your eyes and imagine, feel the magic. Vegas on acid, seen through Yves Saint Laurent glasses, and I've realized that I've arrived because it take more than a magazine to kill my vibe. Does he write his own rhymes? It's sort of I think him. That mean I forgot better shit than you ever thought of. Damn, is he really that caught up? I asked when you talk about classes, do my name get brought up? I remember I couldn't afford a Ford Escort, not even a 4-track recorder. So it's only right that I let the top drop on the drop top Porsche. Spoil yourself, it's important. No, I like the second verse better. Here he say, I was sick about awards, couldn't nobody cure me. Only player that got robbed and kept all his jury. Alicia Keys tried to talk some sense in them. 30 minutes later seems no convincing them. What more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? The international asshole. He said, who complaining about what he is old and throw a tantrum like he is 3 years old? You gotta love it though. Somebody still speak from his soul. It wouldn't change by the change of the game or the fame. When he came in the game, he made his own lane. Now, all I need is y'all to pronounce my name is Kanye, but some of my plaques, they still say Kane. Got family in the D, kinfolk from Motown. Back in the Shy, them folks ain't from Motown. Listen, that was a real gang banging line. Back in the Shy, them folks, them GDs ain't from Motown, Black Disciple Town. I mean, not Black Disciple. Godly. Not no Black Disciple, because Mo's is Blackstones. Yeah. Back in the Shy, them folks ain't from Motown. Life moving too fast, I need to slow down. Girl won't give me no ass, she need to go down. My father then said I need Jesus, so he took me to church and let the water wash over my Caesar. The preacher said we need leaders. Right then, my body got still like a paraplegic. What? You know who you call, you got a miss to leave it. The Rock stands tall like you would never believe it. Take your diamonds and throw them up like you bulimic. Yeah, the beat cold, but the flow's anemic. After debris settles and the dust gets swept off, Big K pick up where Young Hov left off. Right when magazines wrote Kanye West off, I dropped my new shit. It sound like the best of. A&R's looking like, we messed up. Grammy night, damn right, we got dressed up. Bottle after bottle till we got messed up in the studio. We're really though, yeah, he next up. People asking me is I'm gonna give my chain back. That'll be the same day I get it. Hey, that was going crazy. I said, hold on. That was the joint. Nah, that's one of my favorite verses. But yeah, it's a lot of verses. But what y'all say about the diss tracks? Yeah, quick dollars and cents. I really like that. Yeah, Not Like Us that's a fire diss. Fire diss. He said too bad he ain't right there. Who you say Consequence wrote that? Consequence wrote that joint. Late Registration, my favorite Kanye album. Kanye verse on Run This Town, yeah. He's a Consequence. Consequence is on the song Gone. I've been pouring out some liquor for the fact that my pal gone and trying to help his mother with the fact that a child gone. And since we used to bubble like a tub full of cow gone, guess it's only right that I should help her from now on. But he say, when they asking Cons how long and it's going on, that was my joint. Rhyme Fest. I never really listened to Rhyme Fest. I only listened to the brand new joint. I never really listened to Rhyme Fest. You could really, next time you rap about shut down. Man, I just listened to a lot of rap growing up. Like I said, for me, I was like embedded in hip hop music. Like I loved hip hop music much earlier than a lot of my peers did, which is why like a lot of my peers, their favorite rapper is Wayne, and mine isn't because I was already listening to lyricists before Wayne even became really popular. I was already listening to like Jadakiss, Nas, Jay Z. I was already listening to like Do or Die, Twister. I was already listening to a lot of the Locks. I was listening to that type of stuff already. Big, my brother had put me on Big. Where's Project Pat? Man, my brother and my cousin used to ride around Chicago listening to Project Pat all the time. I get cheese, dope, and killers at the dope. That's the joint. What a bird? What's the word? North Memphis. North Memphis. That was a joint. The verse that Kanye did on Carrie Hilson's song. What's the name of that song? Sometimes love, it knocks you down. What's the name of the song? What's the name of that song? I forgot the name of that song. The girls love that song. Love knocks you down. Right. Y'all right. It is. There's the name of the song. Amethyst, what's going on? Carrie Hilson, American Boy. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna hold y'all. A Stale American Boy was a dope record. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Rihanna's Rude Boy aged well. Yeah, that's a dope record. I ain't gonna lie. That was a dope joint. My mama liked that. Every time my mama like a song, I tell y'all my mama like that joint. I always tell like my mama. I told y'all my mama love. And then what? By Jeezy. Whenever that play, me and her finna go lyrically word for word. Lord. Hold on. Bring me back 2010. Went to college in PA. You went to college in Pennsylvania? You went to college in Pennsylvania? For illustration? Okay, well, that's what's up. That's what's up. What school you was at? All right, so then what y'all was talking about some other stuff too. He's talking about music. Pennsylvania College of Art and Design for 3 years. That's what's up. That's why look. Hey, my man Ramirez got his artwork fire. Bro, you got artwork I hang up behind me, dog. For real. I ain't gonna lie, his artwork fire. The best diss song. We talking about the best diss song. I actually like 50 Back Down. The Ja Rule joint. I mean, we always gonna put Leave You Alone, Jeezy. That was the joint. Gotta leave you alone. Man, look. Oh man, take me to my early days in college, boy. My early days in college when I had this little this little joint liking on me. You know? I can hook you up for that's love, bro. Yeah, man. I looked at your artwork, fire, dog. That's love. I definitely would appreciate that. Q, No Vaseline, Tupac Against All Odds. Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of great diss joint. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Like, man, some of these questions, if I probably were prepared, I probably could have had a better response for some of these. Like, I'm on the top of my head thinking about some really dope diss records that I heard, for real. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta put Drake back to back up in there. Back to back. Nas, Ether, for sure. I don't even remember listening to Joe Budden Game Over. I remember him and Joe Budden had a little back and forth though. I remember that. I forgot Joe Budden was a Joe is a dope rapper too. Joe's dope, for real. I know people heard Pump It Up. Joe do not rap like Pump It Up, for real. Like them little radio singers, he do not rap like that for real. But he did on them singles though. Game 300 bars for sure. Yeah. Game 300 bars. Play David Banner wasn't no diss. That was trying to get them women feeling a type of way. David was trying to get them women moist like the bottom of the boat, you know? David was trying to get them women all stimulated with their joint. Lauryn Hill lost one. You said you don't what to all them folks? What'd you say, DQ? You don't to all them folks? Yeah, we shouldn't sleep on Joe Budden too hard. Yeah, Joe can actually rap though. Like I know people don't know. You don't listen to all them. I got you. But yeah, man. But for sure, like so, I know damn. I was telling my homie, man. I always tell y'all. I wish I would have had my YouTube channel when I was actively on a college campus. Like man, my channel would have been what? If I could have showed y'all like HBCU life or on a regular basis. I mean, some of y'all already experienced it, but you know what I mean. If I would have had to if I would have had the foresight to be like, man, you on a college campus, you could be recording all this stuff for a YouTube channel, I would have done it. Y'all would have seen me doing my radio show. I did a radio show every week. I would have recorded all of that. If only I could like do that over again, boy. I'm like, man, I should have been on it. Jay-Z verse on Pump It Up remix, yeah, for sure. Rakim hit it with the rhythm. God MC, Rakim. You ever seen the Blues Brothers? It was filmed. Yeah, I did see that. In Chicago, you right. In Chicago. Who was starring in the Blues Brothers? What's the name of the men that was starring in the Blues Brothers? I am biased when it comes to K-Dot because music means something. Yeah, for sure. And I get that. I mean, listen. Dot got the pulse of Black America, for sure. And he's an outstanding performer. Belushi, right. My dad did one of the Belushi's cable before. Belushi, yep. My dad did one of the Belushi brothers cable before. Was it Jim Belushi? John Belushi? Jim. Yeah. What artists do you want to make a song together that never made a song together? Artists that's a great question. Damn. Artists that I want to make a song together that never made a song together. Man, I would have to say. You mean dead or alive, right? Deceased or living? Bill Murray, Great Chicago. Yeah, Bill Murray for sure. Bill Murray loves Chicago sports, boy. Always he at the clubs games. He was at when Illinois was making that deep tournament run. He was there. Yeah, shout out to Snoop. I love Snoop. Jim is the younger brother. I think my dad and did Jim Belushi Cable. My dad and his partner did Jim Belushi Cable. Cause I remember them telling me that. My father did Common's Cable. This before Common was like, you know, this before Kanye got a hold of Common, and this before Common really started, like, this before the B album. Before the B album. But Common was still rapping and doing his thing. My dad did his Cable before. Yeah, Jim Belushi, gang related to Tupac. Dead or alive, male or female, rapper R&B. Yeah, when Common was Lonnie Lynn, Southside Lonnie Lynn, man. He Common one of the foes, man. One of the foes. On phone now, for real. Common is. Good night. I gotta take a sinus pill and go to sleep. Good night, man. I appreciate you hopping on. What's good, Zuri? So I probably would say, in that case, man, you know what? Tip never collaborated with her, but remember the song Tip had called Dope that sampled Aaliyah's voice? If she was really on that joint, that would have been fire. Right? That's a great question. I feel like a Pac Tip with Ashanti on Pac's Life was okay. Yeah. I feel like a Pac and DMX collab would have been dope. Y'all ready to rent Russell Wilson's Washington? I don't know. I got to see how Russ play when he come back from injury, man. I got to see. I got to see how he play. Hey, bro, how you you change your name? Might as well in Chicago and get one. What is going on? Jordan, is that a guy? Jordan saying that? Big Pun and Biggie Smalls. What is going on? My man changed his name from Detective. Your name was what was Mecca's name in the show? You had your name as Mecca. Dude Mecca name, now Detective Don Carter. Detective Don Carter gotta go. He gotta go on Power Book 2 now. He a menace now. We gotta get him up out of here, dog. I won the Tahadas. I run it. Oh, man. They would have been a good pair. What'd you say? Pun and Big? Yeah, that would have been interesting to see what they sounded like on the track for sure. Common Sense and Twister. Cause we never got to collab with Michael Jackson and Prince, though. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Look, I'll rock with y'all. Y'all be up late with me, man. I'll be up for real. I'll be up for real, man. And y'all be on here coming in, too. Y'all hit that like button for me as you come in. Aaliyah, Janet Jackson, yeah. What's your take on Lloyd Banks? Hunger for Banks was my guy. Banks was one of my favorite lyricists growing up. I remember going to go get Lloyd Banks mixtapes from this little store up the street. I was living on 47 in Indiana. And I was living on 48th in Indiana, I'm sorry. On 47th Street, they just had this little CD store. They would sell like bootlegs. It was still like mixtapes and stuff, right? The police came and shut them down, though. They shut them down, and I would buy like the albums, I like mixtapes out of there. Lloyd Banks now, and Banks and them used to be. Banks was really a really dope MC. Do we have to wipe our feet too before coming in? Now y'all cool, man. Y'all good. Y'all just come in. What the church say? Come as you are. Come as you are. We good. You know. Yeah, I'm so fly. Smile. He had a lot of kick your heels up for sure. We good. It's all love in here. But no, Banks I remember he had a song called Survival. That was on the Rotten Apple album. He had a song called Stranger. Banks can really rap. One man said, I ain't even got a license yet, but got 7 cars. Yep. My TV the same size as Kevin Garnett. A brand new Buzz Mac 10 and a chopper and a white fan base because Eminem is my partner. I'm a Ferrari and glass copper. You a glass shopper. I blow marijuana the color a grasshopper. What he said? I blow marijuana the color grasshopper. I ain't a regular player whore. Promoters pay $100 or more to bring your boy to Singapore. He was rapping. Yeah, Banks was always my guy. The Hunger for More album was dope. Lil Kim and Nicki, yeah. That is never gonna happen, Elgin, unfortunately. What Banks say, my homies buying so much ammo. If you reach in the couch for loose change, you probably fell on a handle. That's dope. What rapper do you want to see in a rap battle? A rapper I would want to see in a rap battle. Lupe Fiasco. I want to see Lupe in a rap battle. I would want to see somebody who hasn't been in one, so yeah, Lupe. Damn. I would want to see old Scarface in a battle with somebody. Lupe in a battle with Royce. Lupe versus Royce the 5'9". I would love to see that. Lupe versus Eminem, Marshall Mathers. Yeah. Matter of fact, I want to see Kendrick Lamar versus Eminem. Just so I can prove a point. Hey, now, who would win a versus between Pretty Ricky and 112? Man, Pretty Ricky is my era, Calvin. So, you got to think when Pretty Ricky was coming out, I was in 7th grade, 8th grade when Pretty Ricky hit the scene. So that was like the soundtrack to my preteen and teenage years. But I would have to go with 112. 112 get to play in that Cupid. Only You. Cupid, Only You. Peaches and Cream. Anywhere, stuff like that. Yeah. You already know. Yeah, them records timeless. Yeah, Ice Cube and Scarface for sure. Shout out Face Mob. Juice, what's going on, big dog? We just talking about random stuff. Bro. I came in just trying to come kick with everybody and talk to everybody. Peaches and Cream was on my high school soundtrack. We had CD players and Walkman. Yeah, the Walkman era. You had to make sure you had them, was it AAA batteries or AA batteries that went into the Walkman? You had to make sure the Walkman had them good batteries. Yeah, so D, I'm not an Eminem fan. So that's why I said Kendrick versus Eminem so I can prove a point. But his music just not for me. It's never done anything for me for the most part. I've liked songs from Eminem. I like Cleaning Out My Closet. I like The Way I Am. I liked his verse on Patiently Waiting. I liked Forgot About Dre. He wrote that whole song. I like that. It's majority of them other songs I really don't care for like that. Can you say Lil Kim is her mother? Yeah. Kim definitely was the predecessor of all of those. Right, the Duracell. Them Dollar Tree batteries running out quick. You need them Duracell batteries. I remember we was on the Greyhound. We was going to Louisiana on the Greyhound. And I had the Walkman. I had 50 CD, the Get Rich or Die Trying, the G Unit Beg for Mercy album. I had Jay-Z Black album. I had I had Bow Wow album, the Doggy Bag album. I had and I would just recite, like, spinning these albums in and out with that dang on Walkman with them batteries. First of all, the Greyhound ride was horrible. I would never get on the Greyhound again unless I absolutely, there's no other possible option. I hated that ride. But yeah, I had to use them to get them batteries going to listen to my music. Any wrong move, the CD player will skip. Facts. Who you think will win a battle between Lady of Rage and Queen Latifah? I don't know, bro. I don't know. You got Latifah. Dollar Tree batteries might last 2 hours. Listen, Dollar Tree batteries last just as long as Bubblicious bubble gum. Y'all remember Bubblicious gum? The flavor come out quick. You got about a minute. 2 minutes tops before the flavor get gone from Bubblicious gum. 2 minutes. That battery, them Dollar Tree batteries work just about the same amount of time. I still got old CDs from the early 2000s. What can I do with them? Just keep them. Probably ain't worth nothing. Yeah, we was all collecting them CDs, bro. We had them CDs for real. Fruit Stripe gum, yeah. Man, let me tell y'all something. So then we get to talking about my taste buds, right? I used to crack this joke, and I used to say, my taste buds too young for me to be liking certain type of candy, certain type of food. Like, I've never liked Big Red gum in my life. I've never liked cinnamon flavored gum ever in life. That hot ass gum. I don't want no hot gum in my mouth. Paul, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no gum, hot gum. My mama loves cinnamon flavored gum. That's just not for me. Like, your mouth feel like you didn't swallow a bottle of Dr. Tishner's. You know Dr. Tishner's mouthwash. You gotta add water to that mug. I remember I didn't know that as a kid. My grandma had that Dr. Tishner's mouthwash. I didn't add water to it, dog. Listen, fam, my mouth almost fell out. Right? Yeah, bro. Everybody mama like Big Red. That gotta be an older black woman thing, man. Like Big Red gum. I don't, that back then I was a Winter Fresh, spearmint type of guy. You know what I mean? Tootsie Roll. I'm not eating no Tootsie Roll. What's going on, Raquel? What's the word? I'm not eating no Tootsie Roll. My mama like butter pecan ice cream. I'm not eating no butter pecan. I think when I get about 40 or 42 or something, I might like butter pecan. My taste buds not developed enough for me to be eating butter pecan. I'm like toasted almond ice cream. Mint chocolate chip. Right? Candy. So look, black women love butter pecan. Look at this. Black women's love for butter pecan is most black women I know love butter pecan ice cream. I don't know if it's something different with y'all taste buds. Black women love that. Boy, when chips was $4 juice, boy, I used to go to the corner store. This is when my grandma was living on 120th in LaSalle, right? In the Hunts. We go to the corner, M&M corner store around the corner. And I used to get like a bowl and put all 4 of the bags all in a bowl. And we used to have the 50-cent juices, the 25-cent juices, and the 50-cent juice. I gave me the 50-cent juice. What? It was up back then. You ain't said nothing but a word, Jack. What you mean? I got this ain't even a ramen joint, dude. No, it is a ramen. I'm tripping. It is a ramen. What you talking about? Hey, butter pecan ice cream is the gold standard. Listen, I ain't never wanted no butter pecan. I'd be so mad my mama had them. Boy, now laters, all that. Now, see, my mama like stuff like Boston baked beans. See, this is where me and my young taste buds, we depart. Boston baked beans, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating no, what's the other one? Now it's a ton of sodium. It is a ton of sodium in there. It is a ton of sodium in them dang on, in them noodles. See, Boston baked beans says you and my mama can hang out. No, my mama didn't my mama didn't eat regular Mike and Ike's. She used to eat the hot tamale ones. The red cinnamon, that hot ass the hot ones. The red hot tamale. Like my mama liked that. I'm like, mama, come on. You don't have a refined palate. It is what it is. Yeah. Now my mama like lemon heads. I could tolerate them. Right? Listen, my mama used to eat almond joys. Almond joy. Ain't that the one that got the coconut on it? Man, I don't like no coconut, nothing. You know what I mean? So now pork rinds for sure. Pork rinds. Pork rinds. What else? What's the name of that candy? It looks like orange. Caution cones. Them circus peanuts? Hold on. No. You talking about caution cones? Or Chicos? She's like Chicos. And my mama loved them. They was cool. They was alright. Nah, I used to be eating moon pies when I was little. Y'all remember the moon pies? No coconut. Rocket. See, you and my mama got that same palate. I don't do no coconut. That little stringy, that texture. I can't, yeah. Long boys. Pause. Pause when I say that, Raquel. But I know what you're talking about, though. I know what you're talking about. Moon pies. I used to eat the oatmeal cream pies. The zebra cakes. Y'all remember the zebra cakes? Zebra cakes, that one was hidden. Then we used to so you know, in the hood, they used to be selling fruities and chews, right? Now, if you like chew, I loved both fruities and chews. But if you like chews over fruities, I know you're a serial killer. I know you're a serial killer. If you like chews over, I like both. I love both fruities and chews. But if you like chews over the fruities, you a serial killer. We still got the snow cone lady in the hood, G. Never going nowhere. There's the snow cone lady. What? The snow cone lady. Remember they sell little freeze cups? Cherry fruities was crack. See, my mama like paydays. Your mama was the candy. Oh, you had all the candy. Y'all was eating all the candy. For real. Fruities, chews, now laters. Sour Patch Kids. Sour Patch Kids. That's my joint right there. Sour Patch. I was a Sour Patch. I was for real. I was all into the Sour Patch. Laffy Taffy. Yeah, Laffy Taffy. That was a joint. Shout out Fabo now, man. Fabo. And what's my man? Shawty Low. Shout out Low, man. For sure. So yeah, we eating. That's the that's candy. Yeah, now we used to be eating out. I was stealing them cherry fruities in noticeable amounts, but one at a time. Rest in peace to Shawty Low, man. Mountain Dew and Doritos. I playing the Xbox. Listen, on the week, my mama didn't let us play the game on the weekday because she used to feel like I might get distracted from school. So on the weekend, dog, I come home on Friday. My coat's still on. I'm at the thing playing the game. Listen, I still be saying Joe. I still say it, Juice. A lot of people don't say it like they used to. Only the older gentlemen. right? I still be saying Joe like it ain't nothing. When I went to Arkansas, I was saying it so much. That's how they knew it was a Chicago word. They be like, Malcolm be like, come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. I'd be like, man, come on, Joe. Stop playing, Joe. my fraternity brothers, I'd be, come on, Joe. Your mom is old school. You're blessed. Yeah, man. And look, my mama had me at 19 years old. So my mama ain't really, considering my age, she not like older. But you know, she born, you know, she's a older woman though. So you know, but yeah. My mama had me. Yeah, man, my mama, you know, black woman to the core. Like I said, I grew up listening to R&B in the crib. You feel me? Grew up listening to Maxwell, Neo Soul, Erykah Badu. I was hearing Next Lifetime on a regular basis. Tyrone, you know, the work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. You hear me? I was listening to all of that. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? My mama was all in there playing that. Maxwell, Ascension, Joe, all the things a man won't do. My mom was playing all that in the crib. Jill Scott. So, boy, Jill Scott was my woman, boy. Woo-hoo. Let me tell you something. That Jill Scott do something to me. That's a radiant woman right there. That's a radiant woman. Jill, I like Jill. Jill better not let me run into her right now. Let me run into Jill Scott. I'm putting that Mac down on her. Now he said, we fighting, bro. I ain't gonna tell you about it, bro, so you ain't gonna know. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna, if I run into her, listen, she better not smile at me. The moment, what Big say? Once she grin, I'm in, games begin. First, I talk about how I dress in this and diamond necklaces, stretch Lexuses, the sex is just immaculate from the back. Hey, let me stop. But anyway, yeah, now I remember Who is Jill Scott is one of my favorite albums all time, Raquel. I love that album. 2000s Alicia. Yeah, man. Yeah, see, look. Look. Hey, it's so funny, man. You know, older women used to gravitate to me a lot. Again, because it's probably because my father is an older gentleman. So I kind of got like an old soul about me, you know? Yeah, Jill, let me tell you something. Raquel, I run into Jill, this game over, baby. Jill, there's a few women like that, though. Jill, I had made a video about all the women I had a crush on, right? All the women I had a crush on back in the day. '90s women are the best era women. Sade, yeah, I like Sade. But hold on, I'm trying to think I had a list. God dang it, that I made of some women. Yeah, Jill found it in the ticket on the dashboard. You hear me? Especially when I saw her with that microphone. Let me stop. I got to talk like that on Patreon. I can't be talking like that on YouTube, y'all. When Jill had that microphone in her hand, that's some Patreon type talk. I can't talk like that on here. For real. The girls in the group, Jade. Hey, I'm trying to remember Jade now. I don't remember that. I don't remember Jade. Still Ashanti now. Woo, yeah. Ashanti, well, that was my boo. That was my other joint right there. Corinne Hawthorne. I gotta look these girls up on the TV, man. I ain't in front of the TV right now. Corinne Hawthorne. I don't know her. Hold on. I'm trying to think. There's a few women I got. Megan Good. I always used to like Megan now. Yeah, I'm finna go look it up. Yeah. Man, Stacey, when Stacey was on More Money, Stacey Dash was on More Money. Yeah, man. Oh man, what the hell? I know my lights ain't in here flickering. So you like them thick baby face women, man. Man, I like all different type of women. Lauren London was my boo thing. You feel me? Kyla Pratt. Said you too young to be so. Yeah, she crazy. Now, I used to like all type of girl. Nia Long, Nia. Um, but I told you I used to like Lisa Ray McCoy, Chicago girl. I used to like her. Yeah, she weird. But yeah, now Stacey Dash back when Stacey. Hey, Lisa Ray was my joint. Well, what I want Lisa Ray to come to my. I used to want Lisa Ray to babysit me when I was little. You know? Hold on, I'm finna. Hey man, yeah, it was a lot of women I used to like. I used to Aaliyah used to be my girl. That was be my girl, man. Leela Rashawn. Boy, and waiting to excel. What? Listen, Aaliyah was everybody's girlfriend. Hey, so you know what though? Back in the day, I didn't like girls with short hair, right? So you know, when I got older, I seen how fine Holly was. But I ain't like the short hair back in the when I was a little bitty boy. I ain't like the short hairstyle back in the day. I was a little kid though, right? Once I got 12, 13, I was all in on that. I was all in on it. When I was like 6, 7, I ain't like the short hair. Yeah, so look, that's why my granddaddy kept watching Nicole Parker. Yeah, Boris Kojo wife. Boy, used to watch Soul Food, the TV show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I was like, I ain't like them. I ain't like them. When I seen what's up, you said Halle Berry. I ain't like Halle Berry when I was little because she had that short hair. Then when I got older, I started like, okay, I can see the beauty in a woman with a short hair. But I ain't like that short hair when I was like little kid. Yeah, Beyonce, I love Beyonce. I did. Hey, listen, Kelly Rowland now. Now, I ain't Kelly back then though. When Destiny Child first came out, I wasn't feeling Kelly like that. Kelly back then, yeah. I ain't like that. All the women in Boomerang. Hold on. What did it say? Eddie Murphy was surrounded. Yeah, now didn't Holly had a hair? She had the short hair in Boomerang, didn't she? Right? Yeah, I ain't like the short hair then at the time. Then I got older, like I got like, yeah. When I started getting like 13, 14, I started like, oh damn, Holly do look. But I ain't that short hair, I ain't Nia Campbell is a dark. No, I used to like Maya Campbell from In the House. Boy, what? What? Finer than frog hair. What? Maya Campbell from In the House? What? Yeah, nah, Dina Howard now. Yeah. I ain't like Jada Pinkett, Karina. I never really liked Jada. Like that short hair. It was only certain girls like I never would. So Jada ain't really. I don't know. I don't know what it was. You know, at the time, again, I ain't really like girls with short hair like that. Their short haircut, it wasn't really my thing. I never was really into Jada like that though. For real, y'all. I ain't never was really into Jada like that. I don't know what it was either. But no. Said Jada look hard. Hey, look though. He like Adina because Adina was talking that freak talk. Yeah, Christina Milian, of course, boy. Love don't cost a thing. What? No, see, I like Sally Richardson and Low Down Dirty Shame. Sally Richardson was cold. Sally Richardson, let me tell you, boy. You know? Yeah, Sally Richardson, boy. Look, what? Let me tell you. That's who I like for real. I remember seeing her like, oh no, Joe, this you can get a joint like that. And I used to like Zoe Saldana on Drumline till I found out she don't want to be black. Oh, Zoe Saldana don't like no black man now. We ain't seen her with a black dude since Nick Cannon. Jada correct, yeah. Zoe Saldana. I watch Zoe Saldana on Drumline. Yeah. Zoe was cold. She was cold in Drumline. But what? I just knew I was gonna go to college and find me a Zoe, right? Even though I found my son mother in college, right? You know. But my son mother, listen, I hawked her down. And I don't even be shooting. I don't even be shooting my shot at girls for real. I shot at her though. My son mama. Kerry Washington. All right, so Carrie, man, I ain't really Carrie. The best Carrie looked to me was when she was in I Think I Love My Wife with Chris Rock. I don't know. Carrie just ain't never really uh okay, little man, yeah. Tisha Campbell. He said, "Oh, Eartha Kitt, Eartha Kitt." Now Rosario Dawson. Now hold on. Now, yeah, he got game, dog. Yeah, I used to want to be. I'm like, I'm Jesus Shuttlesworth. You hear me? Keys, Marlon. Yeah. Now, as an adult, I'm with you, Juice. As an adult, as a grown man, when I was little, I was in that little light skin phase. When I was a little boy, right? I was in that light skin phase. As a grown man, Tachina Arnold, yeah, I'm taking her over Tisha Campbell. I definitely am. I'm definitely taking Tachina Arnold over Tisha. But as a kid, I had that little, brothers be going through that light skin. Some brothers go through that light skin complex when we kids. Again, I got out of that light skin complex when I was like 12, 13. Because then I started seeing different girls, different shades I thought was cold. Have I seen what Robin Givens look like? Nah. Yeah, a lot of brothers don't make it out of that light skin phase. Yeah, I got out of that. Especially when I got 13, 14, when I got to high school too, and I started seeing them brown skin chocolate girls and chocolate girls. What? Listen, it was over with. Michelle Thomas was fire. Myra Monkhouse, fire. I thought Steve was tripping. Myra was a little crazy though. She's a little crazy. But at least she really loves Steve. He chasing around Laura. Laura don't even. Laura don't even like him. She don't even fool with him. He running around behind Laura. Laura didn't like him till she finally seen him getting over her. I told y'all, I don't want no woman that I gotta, her friends gotta convince her to like me. You gotta make her jealous to like, man, no. Any woman I like, I want her when she see me, I want her to say, that's him right there when she see me. I want her to say, that's the one right there for me. I don't want the girl to she gotta get convinced. I don't want her homegirls. Just give them a chance. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. I don't want all that. You know what I'm saying? I want the girl to know in her mind when she see me that he for me. You know what I'm saying? Look, my children's mother, they ain't have to get convinced. You hear me? We both already knew what it was. They ain't have to get convinced to talk to me. And that's why, I ain't her homegirl never had to try to tell her. I went through the same thing liking fair-skinned boys. I forget who broke me out of it, but it was some melanated dude from my youth that snapped me into reality. Oh, Tay did. Whoa, hold on. Reagan Gomez now. Zaria. Hey, listen, brother. You just said a name. Zaria, dog? Listen. Hey, look, we in here with these women. Look, the women like, here they go. They just talking about girls all day. What's going on, y'all? I know the women in the chat. What's going on with y'all, man? What's up? I ain't leaving y'all out. I'm going down memory lane. We talking about all these women. I ain't leaving y'all out. What's going on, y'all? Look, I ain't leaving y'all out, man. What's going on? Yeah, we've been out here talking about them girls we like. He said Adrian Bailon. Now I told y'all Tracy Ellis Ross. I didn't like Tracy Ellis Ross when Girlfriends came out. Now I'm looking at Tracy like, hey, hey Tracy. Tracy over there looking good. I ain't like Tracy when Girlfriends initially came out when I was a shorty though. She was the least one I liked out of all of them, right? But now though, and I think sometimes some women, man, your taste, sometimes you get older, you see certain things that you didn't see in women when you were younger. You know what I mean? So, yeah, now I definitely look at Tracy Ellis Ross completely different than I looked at her as a kid. Because I was not attracted to Tracy Ellis Ross as a kid. But now I'll be like, oh, okay, look at Tracy. Okay. Probably when I be seeing her, she be out there showing her shape off too. So that probably, I'm sure that helps. But so you watching Passenger 57? Man. What do you think between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj? Nicki look better than Cardi to me. But still, Tracy looked like alien back then. She got better with age. Yeah, I ain't like Tracy back then, Raquel, but yeah, I did used to like the Kardashians, bro. I always thought Courtney was the best one, though. I thought Courtney was the coldest one. And then Kim. I ain't never liked Chloe, though, dog. I ain't. Chloe was never my stilo. I ain't never like her. Yeah, Wesley was everywhere, man. Wesley Snipes. Listen, Wesley Snipes had girl. When girls started liking dark-skinned dudes, Wesley Snipes was one of the reasons why. Wesley Snipes, Morris Chestnut, he put on for the dark-skinned dudes. I remember my mama used to love. My mama liked Wesley and White Men Can't Jump. She liked that Wesley, right? And my mama like, of course, she liked Morris Chestnut. All the black women like Morris Chestnut now. He said, why the Kardashians famous again? You know why they famous, Juice. Ray J. Ray J. Shout out Ray J. Shout out Willie Ray Norwood Jr. I ain't hear the fact that the vultures amongst the general. Look at Raquel. She said, don't talk about them. Don't talk about them. What about Meg? You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I really wasn't like, when I be looking at Meg, I ain't gonna lie. I be looking at Meg's shape more than anything, D. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be looking at Meg's shape more than anything. Because her shape is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Have to choose between Maya, Lauren London, Michelle Thomas, or Aaliyah to date. I'm the type of brother I'd have went with Michelle Thomas. I probably would have went with Michelle. Man, you know what? That's a hard one. Aaliyah low key is very damaged by the R. Kelly shit. Yeah, she went through a lot of trauma with R. Kelly and all of that. Yeah, I probably would choose Michelle Thomas. I like Michelle, man. She had that pretty teeth in her mouth. She that brown skin, them pretty teeth in her mouth. I liked her. The Aces versus the Fever going to be fire. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out the game, man. I'm gonna check out the game. Y'all love rocking with me. But yeah, say you like the Tomboys. Name a like a famous one. Cardi B is a whole different person. It wasn't. Well, what you mean by that, D? Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Raquel say the brat. Hey, look, no. Do y'all remember when the brat did the what you like? Her and Tyrese? What do you like? Hey, that's the best the brat ever looked. You remember that when they had her looking like a girl? That was the best the brat ever looked. When she was on with when she did the song with Tyrese. You found I ain't never liked Lisa Leslie. Me personally. Left Eye was kind of tomboyish. Y'all in here wilding. And you know what was crazy? I wasn't even looking at Left Eye as a kid. I was looking at Rosonda. But Rosonda, I don't even know if Rosonda would want to talk to us no more. Rosonda got the white dude now. Chilly. Yeah, the brat say she was kicking it with Allen Iverson. She said that was her little boo thing. And I don't even know if the world was supposed to know that because he probably supposed to still been with AI supposed to still been with Tawana, his wife. He supposed to still been with Tawana, man. Y'all, man, I don't know what's I don't know what Serena, man. Serena, I don't like how Serena looking now either, man. I just saw Venus on the cover of something. What was she? It was like a photo shoot or something. I'm like, look at Venus, man. Venus look much better than Serena, man. Nah, cause I mean, I never thought she was a straight woman either, Elgin. But she, she said she was kicking it with AI though. Tell me AD didn't date. Why you say he dated Brittany? Hell no, he never dated Brittany Griner. Nah, I don't think Brittany Griner ever liked the guys. I don't think that ever was a thing for for Brittany. Yeah, Brad married a woman. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she definitely married a woman. But she say her and Allen Iverson, they was like they was dating. Y'all in here wilding out. AI was drunk being with the brat. Yeah, I don't know. AI was out here living a wild life, man. Allen Iverson was out here doing a lot of stuff, man. But you know, Tawana was his wife. Talking about the brat coming out was like Tevin Campbell, Simone Biles or Sha'Carri. Well, Sha'Carri like girls, don't she? Yeah. Allen Iverson was the coach. Yeah, AI was. He was, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Gabby Thomas, my father, my daddy, love Gabby Thomas. Yeah, Sha'Carri, boy. Gonna hit the hay. Keep on being awesome. Have a good night. All right, have a good night. I appreciate you coming in. Have a good night. But yeah, they didn't even know Sha'Carri. Like, yeah, yeah, Skylar Diggins. Yeah, I don't even know what Skylar Diggins been on recently. I don't even know what she been on. She still hooping. If you didn't have a choice, would you kiss for 5 minutes straight, Oprah or Whoopi? I'm gonna have to go with Oprah. I'm gonna have to go with Oprah. I'm gonna have to go with Oprah. I saw a guy on Amazon this year who I knew instantly was told once or twice he looked like AI. He would wear the braids with long tees and 50 cal count to the side every day. He trying to look like him, man. He trying to embody that. He trying to embody that, man. When at work, he look like an AI imposter. Yeah, you got a lot of people trying to be. He trying to play into it. He gonna sell that. He can get girls off that. He said, I'm gonna work this till it can't work no more. He getting numbers off that. Skylar Diggins play for Seattle Storm. I got you. Got you. Don't Breanna Stewart and them play for Seattle? Breanna Stewart. All right, Chris, man. I'm gonna holler at you, man. I appreciate you popping on, bro. I appreciate you popping on, bro. Oh man, it's going cool, man. I might have a good little lead, Elgin. So we gonna see. We gonna see about something. I'm gonna let y'all know something pretty soon. We gonna see. DJ Karen's on Connecticut, son. I don't know who that is. I gotta look that up. But yeah, man. I guess I ain't trying to isolate the women on here. What's got y'all up? Why y'all up so late, man? Besides being on here with me, would y'all normally be up this late on a regular? I remember when I first started talking to girls, I used to freeze up so much. Definitely had to get my... Yeah, man. All right, the debate had you. I guess you. Yeah, that definitely got a lot of people still up. I remember... so look, when I first started talking to girls, I remember I used to be scared, bro. I was 14 years old, right? You want to talk to me? What's going on? It's almost 3 a.m. I already know. I appreciate you for being on, D. I'm gonna have a more of a set topic next time. I was just going with the breeze, however it go. But I appreciate you coming on. So yeah, I remember I used to be scared. I was scared of girls, man. 14 years old, man. It took me talking to one girl to get it up out and get that fear of like being nervous up out of me. Once I found my rhythm in my pocket, I was cool. Which R&B female you prefer to date, Carrie Hilson or Carrie Hilson? Y'all know y'all got to get some sleep, man. I know I got y'all up late on here just chatting. Dame Dash would call me a chatty patty. Dame would tell y'all I'm doing too much talking. I got a podcast or whatever just talking about other men all day. Dame is a character, man. I didn't how you curate these broadly niche. I didn't how you curate these broadly niche conversation. Man, I don't know, Raquel. I just be used to talking. Cause like I said, I was on the radio in college and all of that. And having to talk for an hour straight, man. And sometimes I would do the show by myself. Most of the time I had a co-host, which was my dog, my roommate. But a lot of times I would have to do it by myself. Sometimes I would. And I guess from doing that so much got me in the mode just to be I don't know. I really don't even know, to be real with you. But I just got used to it, so. And then I really wanted to get on too because off the topics that I just made, the videos I just made about Lil Wayne performing at the Super Bowl halftime show, I gained a nice amount of subscribers, like a significant amount, right? I feel like I didn't gain about like 250 subscribers off of the videos about Lil Wayne and the Super Bowl. And because of that, I really want to hop on. Yeah, for sure. I really wanted to hop on and like talk to you. Like I made a video like 2 days ago about Wayne and the Super Bowl. I got like 12,000 views on it or something like that. And then there was other content too related to Wayne and the Super Bowl that did some nice amount of views. So I kind of wanted to just directly like talk to people that probably had never been on the channel or never had like, seen me before. I kind of just want to hop on and discuss it. Or not even just discuss that, give an introduction to like who I am and kind of like, talk to people who may be new. And so I just hopped on at a time that I thought people would still be up. Man, Juice, I just made a video on that. It just uploaded about an hour ago, right? So, man, listen. So, could Tyreek, could he have kept the window down? Yeah, but they were extremely excessive. I don't see your need to put your knee in his back, wrapping his hand out, throwing him on the ground and all that extra stuff. I've seen them handle school shooters with less force. You know what I mean? And so that's the part I didn't like about it. And I spoke about how in the video, the dude got to talking about, because Tyreek made the point, I'm just a black man in America in a nice car. You feel me? And the guy, the Hispanic police officer, they Cubans in Miami. And he was like, we're dark too. We're people of color too. So don't try to play that. Don't try to play that with us. Don't try to play that role with us and all of that. And that's why I say, hold on, time out. That's why I don't like when black people get put under the people of color umbrella. I hate that. Cause just because you got a tan don't mean you the same thing as me. Okay, just because you got a tan on you don't mean you the same thing as me, especially in Miami. The Miami Cubans are extremely racist to black folks in Florida. Extremely racist. Like the people of color in Florida are extremely racist to black folks. Right? So that's why I don't like us being put in the people of color umbrella. Because a lot of times politicians try to use that to try not to do things specifically for black people. So they put all of us under people of color and they do something for other communities and leave black folks out. Because a person of color, as y'all know, is anybody that's not white, right? An Asian could be a person of color, Pacific Islander, Asian, Pacific Islander, Hispanic, Native American, anybody could be a person of color. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, and we don't have the same, no. A lot of times black folks get treated terrible by people who are also people of color. And I don't be playing them games. So I went and I talked about that in the video. Because in particular, man, like I said, I noticed a lot of Hispanics too, that a lot of them, especially the white Hispanics, they don't even be identifying as Hispanic a lot of times. They be identifying as white. And so they assimilate to the beliefs of white American, they assimilate to the beliefs of anti-black white Americans, right? White Americans who are really anti-black, they assimilate to those beliefs. You know what I mean? So they start saying stuff like, or start calling black folks lazy, start telling us, all we do is complain and all we do is nag and all we do is be victims and all of that. And they start telling us how their immigrant grandparents came over here and started businesses and made a life for themselves, and why we still ain't done nothing. Not even taking into account black folks don't even qualify for them loans. We don't get them loans and stuff that they get, the immigrants and stuff be getting, to even have that leg up. You know what I mean? But first of all, black folks laid the foundation for a lot of immigrant groups to all be over here in the first place. You know what I mean? But we be getting looked down on and talked down to and all that. You know what I mean? So yeah. We're dark too, brother. That don't mean you riding with us, telling us you a person of color. So we don't do that, dog. So I got to talking about that because I didn't like that at all. I ain't like that at all. Man, where my thing at? I had a piece of paper somewhere, man. I was outlining some stuff. But anyway, yeah. I don't play that people of color game. That's why I don't put me in that at all. I don't put black folks in people of color lane. We are black people. We are black people. Our plight is very different from a lot of other people in this country. They were not enslaved on American soil, so we don't have a lot of. Our history is different, and then we get treated bad by other people of color treat us bad, from Asian folks. All type of folk be treating us terrible, and they have these negative connotations and. About black folks, black American people. So, yeah, but the police showing colorism within most Latin cultures, so the fair ones assimilate to white-centric ideologies. Yep, all the time. All the Hispanics that look like Canelo Alvarez, the ones that's white like Canelo Alvarez, oh my God. They don't even identify as Hispanic. They identify as white. And they start taking up their ideologies. And start talking about us like we're the scum at the bottom of their shoe. And I don't rock with that at all. So, bro. Yeah. I had to outline a lot of that in that video. But yeah, I've seen them handle school shooters with less physical force than, they handled Tyreek Hill. So yeah, I wasn't rocking with that at all. So yeah, I outlined that in that video and discussed that too. So like I said, it posted about an hour ago. So you can check it out after y'all get off here and stuff like that, after I end the stream and stuff. But yeah, Raquel, that's what they be on. So especially in Miami. Like I know people who live in Miami, right? I got friends that frequent Miami. I got a cousin that lives in Miami. And they all tell me um how a lot of the Cubans down there be acting towards black people and how they act like they're a lot of them down there be racist towards black folks. So yeah, and one of the police saw when he started being aggressive, they all followed his lead. He talking crazy. Dade County, good night, Neil. See you next. All right, Rap God, I'm gonna see you next live, bro. Cabela, Dade County racism. Yeah. Plus, I hate a black cop that like to show out to his white counterpart. Yeah, I don't like that. I hate that either. It's like when I got on that judge in Detroit. Raquel, you know who I'm talking about. That judge in Detroit, the black judge, putting the black girl in handcuffs and all that because she was falling asleep in the courtroom and he's showing out and acting a fool. First of all, why is these kids taking a field trip to find out about the court system? Like, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the one that put the cuffs on the girl, showing out, trying to embarrass and belittle this girl. Instead of asking the girl why she falling asleep, you don't know what's going on in her home life. Come to find out, she homeless. She going from couch to couch surfing, right? He want to be an a-hole. He want to, and just very vile and despicable in his behavior. And I made a video clowning him out, because people like him. That's why a lot of times when black judges be in position, you see a lot of times they are more harsh towards black folks than the white judges because they feel like, okay, I got to prove that I'm not biased. So they end up treating black folks even more harsh than their white counterparts. They end up treating black folks more harsh than, any other group of people because they want to prove, hey, I'm not letting these black folks get away with nothing. They end up showing out, showing out for the system, showing out for their white superiors, and then treating black folks crazy. So yeah, the one that put that girl in handcuffs, I got to talking about him on my channel, going in on him. Now that video didn't do like that well, but I made it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with black police officers as well, for sure. For sure. You definitely right. So I got on a lot of them, man. I got on a lot of them for sure. What's that black judge of the Supreme Court? Oh, Clarence Thomas, you talking about? Yeah. He be on that Jason Whitlock time too. He be doing that butter biscuit eating, man. Yeah. He definitely be on that. 100%, 1,000%. Man. But yeah, y'all, man, look, I'm finna get off here, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight, man. I'm finna come on here tomorrow. Probably get on in the morning before I go to the store. Then I'm gonna probably get on again later on at night. It depends, but I'm gonna get on tomorrow regardless, though, right? I'm gonna get on regardless, man. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.